Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm Bill, your co-host. We're so excited you're here with us today.
Today's episode is all about something many English learners ask. How can I practice speaking when I don't have a partner?
Exactly! Not everyone has someone to talk to in English every day, but guess what? You can still improve your speaking skills on your own.
That's right. In this episode, we're going to share practical, fun, and effective ways to practice speaking English completely by yourself.
So if you're ready to sound more fluent, gain confidence, and make English part of your daily life, stay tuned.
Let's dive in. So, Bill, a lot of people think that they need a speaking partner to improve their English. But that's not always true, right?
Absolutely. While speaking with others is great, practicing alone can be just as powerful, especially in the beginning stages. It gives you space to make mistakes, learn at your own pace, and grow your confidence without any pressure.
Yes, and let's be honest, many learners feel nervous or embarrassed when they speak in front of other people. Practicing alone removes that fear completely.
Exactly. And when you're alone, you can repeat words or sentences as many times as you need. There's no one waiting or judging you. That freedom can really help you focus on fluency and pronunciation.
I remember one of my students told me she used to talk to her plants in English. She said it felt silly at first, but after a week, her speaking speed improved and she felt more natural using English.
I love that. It just shows that you don't need a classroom or a native speaker to start improving. You just need yourself and a little bit of motivation.
And of course, some useful strategies which we're about to share.
Let's get into our first tip for practicing English speaking on your own.
All right, let's dive into our first and probably easiest tip, talking to yourself in English.
Yes, it might sound strange at first, but it's actually one of the most effective ways to get comfortable speaking. You don't need a script or a plan, just use the English you already know.
You can start by simply describing what you're doing. For example, if you're cooking, you could say, I'm chopping the vegetables now, or now I'm turning on the stove.
Exactly! It turns your daily routine into a speaking lesson. You're using real vocabulary, and your brain gets used to forming sentences in English on the spot.
Another great way is to describe your thoughts. Like instead of thinking, I'm tired, say it out loud in English, or talk about your plans. Today, I need to go to the store or I'm going to study for 1 hour.
And if you're not sure about a word, just skip it and keep talking. The key is to keep the flow going. Don't worry about being perfect.
Right. At first, it might feel a little awkward, but after a few days, it becomes natural. It's like building a habit, and over time, you'll notice you're thinking more in English too.
So, if you're listening right now, try it today. Pick one activity and describe it out loud in English, even if it's just brushing your teeth or making tea.
Trust us, it works, and it's totally free.
Now let's talk about one of my favorite speaking exercises, shadowing. It's fun, powerful, and really improves pronunciation and fluency.
Yes, shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say right after them, almost like you're their echo.
Exactly. You can use a short video clip, a podcast, or even a movie scene. The key is to listen carefully and try to copy everything: their speed, tone, rhythm, even their emotion.
Let's say you're watching a scene from a movie. You hear a character say, "Hey, how's it going?" You pause, then you repeat it. "Hey, how's it going?" Same style, same tone.
The more you do this, the more natural your speaking will sound. You're not just learning vocabulary, you're training your mouth and ears to speak and listen like a native.
And don't worry if you can't keep up at first. You can slow the video down. Many platforms like YouTube let you reduce the speed to 75% or even 50%.
Great point! Start slow, then increase speed as you get more comfortable. Also, repeat the same clip multiple times. Repetition really helps.
I always say don't just listen to English. Copy it, be a voice actor for 5 minutes a day. It works wonders.
If you're shy or feel silly doing it, just remember you're not performing for anyone. You're training, and it really works.
All right, ready for the next tip? Okay, here's another powerful method record yourself speaking. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's one of the best ways to track your progress.
That's so true. When you record yourself, you can actually hear how you sound. You might catch mistakes you didn't notice while speaking, like mispronunciations, grammar errors, or filler words.
Exactly. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment, just your phone's voice recorder or any free app.
Here's a simple idea. Choose a topic, set a timer for 1 minute, and speak freely in English. For example, talk about your favorite movie, your morning routine, or what you did yesterday.
Then, listen to your recording. Ask yourself, did I speak clearly? Did I use the right words? Did I pause too much?
You can even write down the mistakes and try the same recording again. You'll be surprised how much you can improve just by listening to yourself and repeating the task.
It also helps build confidence. The more you hear yourself speaking English, the more natural it will feel.
And here's a tip. Keep those recordings saved. After a few weeks, go back and listen to your older recordings. You'll actually hear your progress. And that's super motivating.
Yes, it's like watching your English journey in real time.
Now, let's talk about technology, because right now, we have amazing tools that can help you practice speaking, even when you're alone.
That's right. There are tons of AI apps and speaking tools that you can use to have conversations, get feedback, or even practice pronunciation.
For example, apps like Elsa Speak, Hello Talk Tandem, or even talking to AI assistants like Siri or Google Assistant can give you practice with real conversation flow.
And don't forget about language learning platforms with speaking features. Some let you read aloud and then analyze your pronunciation, telling you exactly where you need to improve.
Here's a fun challenge. Open your virtual assistant and say something like, "What's the weather like today?" Or set a reminder for 10 a.m. See if the assistant understands you. If it does, you're speaking clearly.
I love that tip. It's quick, it's free, and you're getting instant feedback in a real-world way.
Just remember, these tools are great for practice, but don't be afraid to make mistakes. The goal is progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Let the apps support your journey, but keep showing up every day to speak. All right, our next tip is something simple but super effective. Repeat and memorize common phrases.
Yes, fluency isn't just about knowing a lot of words. It's about knowing chunks of language phrases you can use instantly without thinking too much.
Exactly. Phrases like, "Can I help you?" "I'd like to order," "What do you think?" Or, "That's a good idea." These are used all the time in real conversations.
You can start by picking 5 to 10 phrases and saying them out loud every day. Repeat them until they roll off your tongue naturally.
And don't just say them flatly, add feeling. Imagine the situation. For example, say, "I'm not sure about that," like you're really having a conversation.
It's like training your brain to react in English. The more you repeat these phrases, the faster you'll be able to use them in real situations without thinking or translating.
Yes, and that's what fluency is all about. Speaking without hesitation. So keep a phrase book or flashcards nearby and practice anytime. On the bus, during a walk, or even before bed.
Practice these phrases like a song, over and over, and soon they'll become part of your natural speaking flow. So, we've shared some great tips so far, but here's the most important message. Consistency is key.
Yes, you don't need to practice for hours every day. Even 10 to 15 minutes of speaking practice can make a huge difference if you do it daily.
Exactly. Think of it like brushing your teeth. A little every day is better than one big session once a week.
And let's be honest, there will be days when you don't feel motivated. That's normal. But if you push through and keep showing up, even when it feels tough, you'll start to see real progress.
Remember, fluency doesn't come overnight. It's built slowly, one word, one phrase, one practice session at a time.
So don't give up. Your effort today is your confidence tomorrow.
Keep going, you're doing better than you think.
All right, let's do a quick recap of everything we talked about today.
First, remember, practicing alone is not only possible, it's powerful. You can build fluency by speaking every day, even without a partner.
We shared 5 key tips. 1. Talk to yourself in English. 2. Imitate native speakers using shadowing. 3. Record yourself and listen for improvement. 4. Use AI tools and speaking apps. 5. Repeat and memorize common phrases.
And don't forget, consistency is what brings results. Just a few minutes a day can lead to big progress over time.
Pick 1 or 2 of these tips and start today. Your future fluent self will thank you.
You've got this, and we're cheering you on every step of the way.
Thanks so much for listening to today's episode of the English Learning Podcast.
We hope these tips help you practice your English speaking even when you're alone.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
And please leave us a comment or question. We love hearing from you and supporting your English journey.
See you next time for more English learning tips and conversations.
Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep shining. Bye for now.